This is a video of the first time I've taken my KLR off-road. The first time I've ever been in an HOV area, I believe it's called. And first time I've been off-road in probably about 30 years. As you'll see in the video, I'm not real fast and kind of taking a little bit easy. Here's where I learned that I should be looking ahead, right over that, and then right into the puddle. Hopefully I learned my lesson to look a little bit further down the road next time. I was just amazed how beautiful it was. That was something that kind of surprised me. I hadn't expected it to be as pretty out where I was riding. So here I'd been riding for quite a while. I was a little bit worried about getting lost because there weren't any maps when I got there, and spoke with somebody in the parking lot, and he kind of warned me to kind of keep track of where I'm at because it's easy to get lost. You can see there I'm scooting along pretty good. I'm apparently feeling a little bit better than I thought I would. So now I'm kind of heading back up to where I was because I made quite a few turns at that point and was, as I said, a little bit worried about possibly losing my way. And so now I'm heading back down again, and there's that same tree, and the same puddle. Apparently I didn't learn from my earlier mistakes. From here on out, though, I did do a little bit better job looking further down the road. So here I'm feeling a little bit more confident. Decided to take this track that's still an easy ATV track, but a little bit more challenging than what I had been on before. I actually spent quite a bit of time on this one during the day. I found it was kind of enjoyable. Here I took a little turn, and it turned out to be kind of a dead end here. I got down here and realized I was just going to have to turn around and go back again. But as I came around, I kind of looked off to my right here, and I said, there's a little hill. And of course it doesn't look as steep in the video here, and of course it wasn't, but it seemed steep to me. And yeah, I was surprised that I made it up. I expected to have a little bit of an issue, and easily made it back down again. So that kind of made me feel a little bit better and boosted my confidence even more. And you'll notice every once in a while the camera starts aiming up into the air, and I kind of have to push it down. I don't know why I didn't just tighten up the nut. And of course I should add, I really look like a dork. I showed up in the staging area with my leather jacket, my rain pants, Tourmaster rain pants, leather gloves, brand new KLR. I really look like a dork. Luckily there was a group of guys who kind of gave me some advice, and here they pulled by and kind of talked to me for a little bit. Cut that out of the video because not a lot to say, but anyhow, they were saying, I should take this trail up here because it's a kind of a single track that goes up and heads back to the staging area. He's the guy who kind of told me not to get lost, and I told him, I says, I think I'll wait for another day before I start heading up down little trails because I wasn't quite sure that was a good idea. He kind of agreed with me. I'm sure he got a chuckle out of the dorky guy that showed up in his KLR and his leathers to go riding off-road. A little mud on the tires and coming over that bump there. Whoa, just about lost it. I should also add that I've got the stock tires, the tires that came with the bike on here, and they've got a little over 2,000 miles on them. So I've actually ordered a new rear tire to replace it, and hopefully when I get some new tires, it'll maybe be a little bit better off-road. So as I got to the top up here, I was amazed with the view, and thought, well, that was stupid. So I turned around. This is me coming back here, so that I could stop and get a picture or two. Unfortunately, the picture didn't turn. I mean, it didn't do it justice, I should say. Here's the photo that I took. Beautiful, beautiful up there. So here I'm putting the windscreen down just in case I crash. I'd hate to break it dumping the bike. So here I'm heading back up to the staging area. If I go to the right there, can kind of head home. Kind of look off to the left here, and I see this road that looks a little bit challenging. So I thought, you know, I'm going to head down here. It's kind of hard to see in the video here, but there were ruts from the rain running down through here, and it was very rocky, and you can kind of tell from how jerky it is. But it was a little more challenging than it looks, although that could just be my ability that made it seem a little more challenging than it looks. But I actually had a lot of fun riding down through here. Keep in mind, this is my first time ever in an off-road area, and have not ridden dirt in 30 years, although I've been riding street bikes during that time, and actually road raced for a few years, I don't know, 15 years ago or so. And it doesn't show in the video, but I almost dumped it going through this mud puddle here. I was a little bit worried. So when I got up here, I thought maybe I should turn around, head back. Kind of jumped off the bike and got a little picture. Figured I should get at least one picture of my bike parked out here somewhere. And so then this is me heading back up that same track again. So you can see the camera starting to aim up at the sky again, and of course this road's a little bit more challenging, so I'm kind of surprised that I reached down and adjusted it while going down this road, but looks like I did okay. So I'm almost done here, or at least done with the video. So I rode up to the staging area up here, got a little drink of water and ate some crackers, and then headed back out. I don't know, I was probably up there for just shy of an hour total, maybe. After this I went out for about another 20 minutes or so, and then headed home.